Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to another stream, another week, and eventually, another Archon quest here soon today. How y'all doing today? Seriously. Also, I saw that I got some follows while I was off for a little bit, so let's see. Thank you, Ethos Myth, for a follow, if you're here or not.
Melusines are beautiful
Sal
creatures.
Dempster
They are the
22,
pride of
if
Fontaine.
I'm pronouncing that right.
Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Yes, Nuvalet, I completely agree. Anyway, today's plan, obviously get things done with dailies, maybe some weekly stuff, I don't know. And then, yeah, we'll be tackling that Archon quest. I heard this one's supposed to be a real doozy. But those are just baseless rumors. Who freaking knows? Now that I think about it, hold on. Is there anything weekly I need to do in Outlawn? Because let's be honest, I think I've done everything. At the Wings. If the Collective of Plenty was in this, I'd probably be doing weekly stuff for them. But yeah, I guess not. Eh. No, maybe we could just rush straight up into the Archon quest after I just get this taken care of. Grab me some of those. And into my my Serenity teapot. No, hold on a second. Let's see if I can do something real quick. Let's get rid of the camera and oh, I can't. Wish I could put the teapot on there and just deploy it wherever the hell I want. Gosh dang it.
This realm is truly...
If you say so there, Tubby. Ground depot. Some of this. A little bit of that. And a little more of this.
If you ever have...
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, hold on a second. Since it's a weekly thing.
This
A
realm...
week reset. Let me create some furnishings real quick. Where? You know what? A few of these. Maybe some of these. One of these. Lots of goodies I could create right now. Let's see. Dang it. That windmill would be kind of nice. Need to get some of this, Artiku wood? I swear if it. Something just came to mind. You guys know Ito, right? Or Arataki Ito? Yeah, I would imagine that if he ever heard that, he called it the Arataki wood. Literally, it says Ashen Aratiku. It's just one letter away from being Arataki. Yeah. Line up to get your, Arataki Ito wood. Sounds so wrong. Ah, damn it. Let this make, one of these. Anything else here you like? You know what? Learn that. Make one of those. Learn this. And make one of these. There we go. That'll take care of our queue.
If you ever...
claim some of our stuff for the battle pass. Sweet. Emblem of Steadfast Valor. Guess we could do a little bit of this today too, if you guys really want. But this is our main priority. Like a strike quest.
Water
we have to
comes
do
in
these
many
to-
flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and
I'll
pure,
apparently do this.
while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water
Okay,
possesses
buddy,
a depth
I
of
think we
flavor
get it.
unlike any
I
other.
don't think we want to hear
Sumeru's
about your
water
fascination with water.
has a rich and complex flavor profile.
It's like one of those conversations you just hear and it's like, nope, I'm walking out of the room.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad
Yeah, he
Astra.
says what the flavor is, but I hope he realizes there could be a bunch of shit in that water. Or sometimes, anyway. Alright, let's see, let's use one of these. One more of those resins. Alright, let's see, go here. Still grinding for Seat Lolly relics. Fucking hell! Now I'm doing it with Genshin. In Warframe, I would call them artifacts. Here, I call them relics, even though it's supposed to be the inverse. Gosh dang it. Yeah. All the grinding is getting to my brain.
Solidify! Let the mighty be humbled!
Let's see what we got. I mean, that would be kind of good for Zhongli, not gonna lie. So, you know what? I'll hold on to that one for him.
Stabilize!
Let the world collide!
Settle down! The tides beckon.
Guess this tomb is a little too strong. Let me see. No, it's on this set, but if I can get something better, I could do a little work around here and there. Not shabby, but I would prefer either HP or energy recharge as the main set.
Odds reveal. Shower me with
Silence!
Just auto them to death. So, Farina, Nuvolette real quick. I still need to work on my Nuvolette's energy recharge problem. He's at like 145. He needs to be at least around 150 to 160 for him to be relatively tough. Like, you guys can sometimes tell, whenever I'm running my new bullet that my, burst just doesn't, fully recharge. I also need to balance it out with his damage, and, of course, his, what's it called? Yeah, his health. What do we got here? Huh. That's not a bad one for C. Lolly. Huh. I'll take it. That is genuinely not bad. If that third stat is, well, crit damage, for example, I think that would be really solid. In fact, let me have a quick look at that artifact real quick. This is the one I'm rocking for C. Lolly at the moment. It's not too shabby. But I think this one might just, oh, what's it? How should I put it? Oh, yeah, a new challenger has appeared. Let's see how it rolls. More flat stats, really? Ah, god damn it. Not sure if that's any better. That's a yikers. You know what? Instead of wasting, this is a terrible piece, and I already know it. Because look at the flat stats plus just HP percent. No thanks. I'm gonna feed this one to this one. Energy recharge and crit rate went up. It also pointed to HP, which ain't great. Attack. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ay, ay, ay. This one is still better than this, but the energy recharge is nice. Eesh. Might as well enhance this real quick. Not even a point in the crit damage. Lovely. Probably the worst elemental. I hate elemental mastery. I'll be honest with you guys. I hate this shit.
Gather!
Let my name echo in song!
Found your fate. Let the mighty be humbled!
Yep, and Noodlet just nukes everybody. Oh, for the love of God, what the heck? Okay, there we go. That should fix it. Just noticed a little hiccup on my side. Don't worry about it, though, guys. Let's see. Animal damage bonus. What the heck? That's an interesting piece. Pale flame. Let's see. What else will we get? What would it be?
Stabilize!
By royalty, strike above!
Settle down! The tides beckon.
Ah,
Everybody. think
the
these
mighty
kangaroo
be
jack.
humbled.
Just hopping around like an idiot. You know, one thing I've been kind of thinking about with Farina? Adding a healing bonus. Like, I'm wondering how good that would actually be. To be honest, one side of me thinks it's an interesting idea, another side of me thinks terrible idea. So I look at my Farina's stats, they're in a pretty decent place, if I'm being honest. I'm at 1 to 3 with this one. Though the crit rate's not the greatest, I would say I'm not going to complain about it. Let's see, in terms of artifacts... Yeah, there it is. She would prefer HP, I would assume, right? It's one of those artifacts.
Solidify!
Strike a pose!
Silence!
Shadow Raven, let night.
I know you're streaming.
Alright, let's see, let's get this healing going.
May I present?
Sad thing is, the more HP, the longer it takes. Let's see, what is that paying? I have almost checked this valor. Alright, that's done. Let's head over and get the, see about re-rolling some of the relics real quick. Relics. Oh my god, I keep doing it. Not great. Definitely not great. Interesting. This one's certainly interesting. Keep that piece. The others I'll re-roll. And geo damage bonus. Yikes. Alright, let's get that Archon quest out of the way. Hold on. Start it. Subterranean ruins. How do I get there? Let's teleport next to the speaker's chamber. Okay, well that's kind of helpful. for this, I'm probably gonna wind up disabling the music because these quests are gonna be quite lengthy. Hold on. Should I do them in Japanese with English subtitles? I think some vocals are missing. No, it's not the biggest deal from what I've heard. If anything, I can always just voice over it. Where am I? Is this the Night Kingdom? How did I get here? I was just... I feel dizzy. Like, I can't think straight. Let me try to take a look around. This fog is so dense. This area is in really bad shape. That means the ley lines are in even worse state than the last time I was here. Once we finally defeat the Abyss, will this place go back to normal? Even though it's been getting ravaged for hundreds or thousands of years. I think it's not hundreds of thousands. Wait, a wall of light. I can't believe something like this. Hold on, those things at the foot of the light. What are they? That's a little spooky. When I passed through the wall light, it felt like my whole body was frozen. Guess the Lord of the Night's protection can't reach this place. The cold and the darkness are suffocating, and all I hear are the cries of exhaustion and pain. How long have these souls existed in torment? How much longer before it ends? Huh? There's someone here.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers.
What is the captain doing here? And what is he saying?
One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Whoa.
Morning, traveler. Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle?
So, it was a dream? I can barely remember it. Everything that happened seems so hazy. Trying to remember is giving me a headache.
Just shake it off, traveler. We're supposed to meet with Moika today.
So begins the incandescent mode of resurrection. Moment of awakening. That doesn't sound seriously dramatic.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of his adventures.
Come in.
Hey, Malika! Oh, Shilonen and St. Lolly are here too! Hello!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
I brought it with me.
Perfect. Could I take a look? Yep. Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon?
I'll start getting ready.
Wait, but,
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. It's just... this plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important. But all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
Just trust us.
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
The most important? Really?
That way, it'd be like we're still together.
That's right! Overcoming dangers side by side, just like always! Alright, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan!
It's less about volume and more about mental focus, but I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go!
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two! 3 days, huh? What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so is there anything we can do to help?
From what I've heard, the 2 of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Still, if things haven't returned to normal.
Exactly! We can't take a break! We're adventurers! We gotta live up to the name! We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go! The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure!
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best.
What about you?
This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. Still, I think you've got the right idea. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. It's how I relax. Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
Well, I'll leave it to you. I'll leave you to it then.
All right. Let's go our separate ways for now.
So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else. Oh, hello! Sorry, Moika's not here right now.
There you are.
We made it!
Why are you so out of breath? Actually, is something wrong?
Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the Springs.
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up, and we want to give you a proper send-off. Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the tableful.
Ooh, all you can eat?
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out, I promise. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be disappointed.
That sounds amazing! We're in!
Didn't you just say we need to live up to our title as adventurers?
Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor! If you don't show up, everyone's hard work will be for nothing! It's our fault for not telling you earlier. So it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It won't take up too much of your time. It'll be super fun! Plus, all our friends will be there.
Okay.
Yes, let's go eat! Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler? Did you think of something?
Why don't we invite Mavuika?
Huh? Isn't she painting? Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy.
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's the Archon, after all. Maybe it's not our place. But we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. This feast is in her honor, too.
Then who's gonna be the one to invite her?
All of us, of course.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the Springs for a feast.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity. It's our way of cheering you on.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the Night Kingdom.
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything. Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A lot of things can change once an Archon is involved. A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry, I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
No need, I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for inviting me. It really means a lot.
What about your painting?
I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do.
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
Also, I need to give a bit of a heads up, guys. I am going to keep this stream relatively short. I will stream later today, so do keep an eye out for that, okay? So we'll be ending here in 20 minutes. Oh. Amina, there's been another delivery.
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one?
Just like the others. They heard about the feast and wanted to send something to contribute.
But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it. Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the... Archon? What are you doing here?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
Oh, hey, Alistair. Gonna sleep work? Alright. And have a good stream. Thank you so much, buddy. And, enjoy your sleep, man. Thank you for the work.
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for you.
So, you remember that nickname?
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
Still, we definitely weren't expecting you to show up with the Pyro Archon. It was my idea.
Yeah, Mika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job. Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better? Oh.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize, so I decided to attend in her memory.
So, you already knew.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up.
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy, so we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Wait, you don't have to drag me.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon! Thank you! I'll get on it, right away! Amazing plan, Malika! It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering, I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Exactly.
Whoa. Hana feels like she just learned a thing or two. Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
I mean, we are the guests of honor.
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Alright, let's see, can each... Oh, Chastity's here. Let's see her over map. This box is missing a label. Oh, it's you. What's up?
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
What have you been up to? Well, everyone's busy rebuilding the tribes, so there's not a lot of story and hunting work out there. But the Power Archon assigned me a special mission.
Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kanichi to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
Just like a detective, I only have tiny details to work with. The goal is to deduce their habits and find evidence to corroborate their identity. It's tricky work, but we have every reason to keep going.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need extra help, Kaniche.
I'm doing fine for now. The teams searching for the fallen need the help more than me. The longer we take to find the dead, the harder it will be to piece the things together.
Understood. Thank you for your hard work.
Just doing my part. Not Auron's here.
Oh, Gramps, Archon. I swear I've been on my best behavior recently.
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've gotta realize how suspicious that sounds, right?
I am curious, though. Are you still working with the captain?
No, I don't have a reason to follow him anymore. So my life is back to normal. Growing vegetables, raising aphids. Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom. The ley lines are in a bad state.
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and Gramps, right? You're going to become great heroes. And the most I can do is weave a scroll of your deeds.
Oh, you know how to do that?
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind. We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands?
Well, there are always things we can't do on our own.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now.
You're saying I need to live in the present?
Just do what you think is right.
Thank you, Archon. That's what I've always tried to do.
Fresh cold drinks.
Milani, it's almost time for the feast. Maybe we should send the drinks out first. There's a bunch of guests here already.
Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right, ice.
Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now, but the food is almost ready.
Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket!
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahow, will not tolerate this stifling hut. We seek a cool place to repose. This bucket suits our taste.
Oh my lord.
Great, now we can't use any of this ice.
Hey, this is your mess. Get back here!
Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Help me catch him.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with the how. As usual, Ahow brings chaos wherever he goes.
That's an understatement.
Lively, isn't it? Leave this to me, Kachina.
Imagine she just sets a house little bonfire.
This? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty... Malika!
Oh no.
I got him, Mualani.
Expert Ahow wrangling, Archon. Thank you.
You shall utter our name with more reverence. or we shall... or I'll get Kanichi to... ask you to
What the heck?
apologize. Some Dragon Lord you are if you need your servant to protect you.
How ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool. How should he be punished, Archon?
Let me think.
It says little tail on fire.
Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. How? Help out in the kitchen.
What? The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen laborer!
I wasn't asking.
Oh.
Understood.
How? You have to learn to be good at some point. Well, hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf.
Help! Someone save me! Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast.
Sucks to be you, and how?
But if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later too.
You guys ever heard the saying, you reap what you sow? Well, that's a how for you. You reap what you sowed. You should do it in the water.
Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh, doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Hello, you guys. Sorry for the wait. Still setting up the venue. Hey, did I say you could take a break? Keep pushing. This is the home stretch, and then we get to feast.
Yes, Coach!
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
That work is pretty much done, but I've discovered a lot more people with abyssal corrosion syndrome in the process. So I've been compiling patient records while helping them overcome the hallucinations. Thanks to the captain, we have the dread of lucidity for the worst cases.
I heard about your efforts. The Speaker's Chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the Speaker's Chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses.
The doctors at the stadium aren't too busy?
The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Understood, Archon. Although I'd like to continue helping out with the treatment. I can't let everything I've learned go to waste.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
Well, knowledge is power after all. Guess so. Now rest. For now, you set aside your troubles to savor the delicious food and this happy occasion.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast. What's that? A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh, it sounds so cute. Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join in.
That reminds me of my Saurian companion. Her name was Amila. She wasn't the sharpest, Tatankasaur, but she was incredibly brave. When there was nothing to do, she would lounge around the tribe without making a sound. Even if you bumped into her, sometimes visitors would think she was all passed out. But she was completely different once we were on the move. When she was little, I took her on all sorts of adventures, but Saurians grow a lot faster than humans. Before long, she was the one dragging me all over the place.
Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Yeah, she was tough. Varys had told me she was amazing in the final battle. I had to defend the stadium, so I never got the chance to see her one last time. It was a choice I had to make, but it was hard to accept. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring down the mood. I'll just get to the important part. I actually saw her in my dreams the past few nights. It felt so real, like it was really her. She gave me a ride, and we traveled all around Notland together. We were both so happy.
Wait, now that you mention it... I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self. Brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
So it wasn't just me.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphids or something.
That'd be kind of typical of Auroron.
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. Why they gave me so much freedom. I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like real life.
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Io's grandparents. Io? Oh, right, your Saurian companion. Io's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating. I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Io seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment, and then I woke up. In real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's all right. I'll be there for him.
Everyone's had dreams, including me. Could they be related somehow?
Traveler? Chaska? Did you two... Oh, sorry, never mind.
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream. Nothing more.
Sorry, I should not have brought this up in the first place.
It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special
You tell everyone about your dream, including the captain and the souls.
You're kidding. The captain?
Does that mean you have some kind of secret connection to him?
No, of course not!
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
I may know the cause of the dreams. At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So, the Traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream.
That power reminds me of someone.
You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
I want to know about his true goal.
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
Alright. So for now, I am going to be ending the stream here, guys. I do appreciate you guys for coming out to watch, even though it was a really short stream. I know it's not exactly normal, but I got some stuff to take care of. Do consider hitting that notification bell and or following if you haven't done so already to be notified when I go live. Check out the socials down below. And yes, I will see you tonight for the stream.